And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Shot clock at 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A 3 from Leonard. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton outside. Lopez against Zubac. And that one's good by Lopez.
It's funny to think that it took Lopez 7 years to hit his first 3 in the NBA. Now he's splashing them from all over the place.
Now here's Leonard. Over Giannis. That one wide. Left.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Holiday against Jackson. And Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Such a wide open look.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard the pass to George. The shot. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Milwaukee with the ball. After the Clippers pick up 2. Middleton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 4. Here's Zubac. The rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
2 minutes remaining in the
Holiday against Jackson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
George against DiVincenzo. Back to George. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jackson looking it over to the paint. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks leading by 5. Now here is Holiday. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's George finishing it off.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Got a piece of it. And George with the stuff.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Zubac against Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. Middleton's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, George. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jackson finds George. Connects from three-point range. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And here is DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Leonard on the wing. Over Middleton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Lopez right side. To stop the run, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency, very low turnover numbers, everything you want from a role player.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The kick out to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. Clippers leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kept alive. Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got 6.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities. Here
in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. pass to Lopez. George against DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's George. It's stolen by Kumbo.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
.115 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Holiday with it. The drive by Lopez. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Brook Lopez on the line. That's on Reggie Jackson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Got a piece of it. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Count it, good. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Jackson misses. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Lopez. George against DiVincenzo. Here's Zubats. And here's Leonard from 3. From deep, George. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's... Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bledsoe. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 3 slot. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. To the middle. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Ibaka can really get up on these lob attempts. Great at finishing strong when he's near the rim.
Bucks trail by 6.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Middleton's got 6.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And Ibaka kicks to Kennard. It's good from long range. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Outside Portis. From 13, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mann passes to Batum. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Allen passes to Portis. Back to Allen. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Hill.
Well, that's the thing. When Bledsoe's motivated, he's a physical, lockdown defender.
Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Portis. It's back to Hill. Passes it to Ojale. Batum with the steal. Here's Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ibaka's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Bledsoe against Hill. Pass to Portis. And they get it. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Batum. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Hill with Eric Bledsoe covering. It's back to Hill. And the pass to Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. And Batum throws it down.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Now Hill still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Milwaukee has possession. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Bledsoe finds Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
What incredible upper body strength. Bledsoe able to finish through punishing blows.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hill passes to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-3 run right now. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Who's coming out of the court? Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
8 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Holiday. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me,
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George passes to Jackson. Good work there as it goes. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The three for DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Guarded by Holiday. Three-pointer.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lopez finds Middleton. Hands it from downtown.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Driving inside. George dishes to Jackson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The wide open look here for Lopez. That 3 off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
George against Lopez. Jackson has the open look. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton up top, guarded by Jackson. A baseline J, and he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Guarded by Holiday. Jackson in the corner. Wide open shot is on the money. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 10. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Kawhi Leonard, one of those rare individuals who's won a title with multiple organizations, and it feels like wherever he goes, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Clippers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for George.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Will it go? That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside Jackson. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Middleton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
LA Clippers. At center, Ivica Zubac. At center.
We're just about...
Hey, Brian.
All right, thanks, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here's Jackson. The Nets making their last shot. Guarded by Durant. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. No one near him. Connects. The jumper drops.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation. Puts the pass right on the mark.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Irving against George. Outside Durant. Unloads. Off the left rim and out.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
George finds Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Harris on the wing. Outside Harden. Irving with it. On the wing, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Will it go? Paul George pulls down the board. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Durant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Team second.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Outside for Irving. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Harris against Leonard. Inside. Here's George. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 5 now.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Harden. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Up top, George. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. The 3 ball. And Kawhi Leonard gets the 3. Give him 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Durant. Over Jackson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Leonard. And here's George. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Durant. To end the drought. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Nine seconds left to play in the first. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. There's the triple. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Harden. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Durant, the pass to Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Shot by Leonard, no good. Harris outside. Good.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's George. On the take. And George with the jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Durant with it. Jackson in his pocket. They double-team Durant. Back to Harden. 4-3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson right side. Leonard outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Harris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Clippers lead by 16. Harden, the pass to Durant. Driving inside. And Durant with the big finish.
And you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Leonard outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. All right. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Now Durant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Connects from downtown.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Harden against Jackson. Durant way outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Durant's got 12 points in the game. Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. .46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jackson against Harden. Pass to Durant. Drives to the hoop. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Leonard from downtown. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 19.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
For 3, George. Not going to go that time. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds. And that's a...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So, on the floor for the Clippers, we've got Nicholas Batum, Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Man in at the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Aldridge against Ibaka. Brown passes to Harden. From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Back to Man. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Man's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Mills. On the wing, Harden. Back to Mills. 5 on the clock. Pass to Harden. Up and over Kennard. The shot misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Man. Now Ibaka. Back to Man. Aldridge pulls down the board. Here's Harden. And the Nets miss again.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Millsap against Kennard from outside the arc. The Clippers rebound. On the wing man. There's the three. He buries it from three. Man's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Outside, Brown. To the wing on the left. The three from Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right side, Brown. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Irving. Puts up a three. No good that time.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Batum. Kennard against Irving. Kennard outside. Takes it inside. And that one's good. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Irving. Count the basket. Irving's got 6.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Mann to the inside. And the jam by Ibaka.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Kennard. Now Ibaka. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Mills pulls it down. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Millsap. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. He got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
You know, Millsap is one of the tougher defenders in the league.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Clippers on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Not lacking confidence in his scoring ability inside, Bledsoe knows he can do damage from there.
Pass to Durant. From the wing. And that one's long.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Nets shooting just 38% for this game so far. Harden against Bledsoe. Harden, the pass to Irving. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Griffin.
Offensively, they're really struggling here in the second half. The missed shots continue to pile up, and their field goal percentage is way down.
Back to Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Nets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside Durant. From the arc. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Pass to man. Now here's Kennard. The three. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. That's good from Durant on the assist from Irving. Durant's got 20 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Batum. Here's man. Can't nail the jumper for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Griffin passes to Harden. Irving for 3. On the wing, Durant. Griffin left side. The kick to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Kennard on the wing. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6 on the wing man. Back to Kennard. From deep. It doesn't go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Irving for 3. Back to Durant. Launches a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Now here's Harden. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. Griffin finds Durant. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Here's Bledsoe. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kennard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 21.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Right side, Irving. Back to Durant. Durant with another miss. So no problem for the Clippers. And Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Over the land of the...
Kevin, thank
Clearly, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the one. And looking at the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And the basket is good.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Middleton outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant the pass to Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Down low. Here's Holiday. And Lopez has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a big shot from Lopez. His accuracy from behind the three-point line is really impressive.
Durant in the corner. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lopez. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo, no good. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Giannis. Just 3 to shoot, and that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No problems knocking that one down. He has 5.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's Irving. Back to Harden. The kick out to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Middleton outside. This one for 3. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden outside. Over Middleton. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude. And nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Goes back up. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from KD. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Bucks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tries to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Harden kicks to Harris. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
That's good from Harris.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Right side Holiday to end the run. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis...
See the goal right now. Really.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Lopez outside. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Bucks trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D. Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Lopez with the steal. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Harden the pass to KD. They double team KD. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Looking to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Irving. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
KD, that's for 2. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The kick out to Irving. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The kick out to Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harris against Middleton. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Durant, here we go. Griffin. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Here's Giannis. The shot from the low post is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Goes up off the inbound. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Mills. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For Milwaukee, the first quarter was not an easy one. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole. And that should do it with...
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Nets trail by 8. Paul Millsap out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Brown. Lets the 3 fly. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Portis. Poke loose. Here's Ogilvy. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Ogilvy's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Irving. He feeds it to Aldridge. And stolen by Portis. Outside Hill. In the corner, Middleton with it. No good that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Middleton inside the 3-point line.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Portis kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Knocked away. Bucks leading by 11. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Millsap with the steal. Shots good by Mills.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Though he can still produce night in and night out, Millsap's intangibles, Brent, may be his most important contribution to his team.
I agree with that. I mean, he's seen a lot of games, had a lot of experience, and just willing to do the little things right now that he knows are going to add up and tally more wins for any team that he's playing on.
Kicks it out to Harden. Plenty of space. He can't get that one.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 11. Brown dishes to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Middleton left side. Now the pass to Connaughton. It's Hill on the wing. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to Portis. All sorts of time. And he makes that one. And the Bucks lead by 9.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Harden kicks to Millsap. It's rebounded by Portis.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. Back to Connaughton. Over Aldridge. And that one goes long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Pass to Connaughton. Middleton on the wing. Over Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Nora in at the small forward.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Harris finds Griffin, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rodney Hood's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo against Irving. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Irving. Dishes to Harris. Right side Griffin. 5 on the clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots on the mark with the 15-footer.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Giannis with it. The pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Passes it to Hood. Yep, it counts. And the Bucks lead by 6.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Holiday against Harden. Outside, KD. And stolen by Hood. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Hood, the pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Out to Hood. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Back to Harden. Pass to Durant. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Harris. Durant for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Now the dish to Giannis. Durant with the steal. Here's Irving. Oh, and they take the lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Timeout called. The Bucks. They're trailing by 1. There's a minute 34 left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Holiday surveying the floor. Unloads. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Harris kicks to Griffin. And Durant, here we go. Harden finds Griffin. Outside Irving. Nets passing it around. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Portis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harden against Giannis. Middleton outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Here's Portis. Money!
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Durant for 3. Misses the tray. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center and down. And with tip.
Thanks so much, D.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Middleton from the outside. Pure from three-point range.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's Jackson. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Holiday against Jackson. First quarter of play, a minute in. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Jackson in his pocket. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for 3. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
George passes to Jackson. George against DiVincenzo. Leonard outside. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out step by step, valuing each possession.
Middleton against Leonard, right wing. Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately, avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis. That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. George's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson with it. Middleton covering. Here's George. Finished off the break.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Middleton. Sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's George on the wing. Leonard against Middleton. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Jackson against Holiday. Driving to the basket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Knocked away. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Middleton against George. For three. Leonard pulls down the board. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Seven seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Long and athletic. PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top, leading by 8. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get over.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Zubac with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks. And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday fires for 3. On target from range. Holiday's got 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo covering. Back to George. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. stand out of the spotlight. That's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
Just 3 to shoot. Holiday against Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's George. And George with the jam.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. Leonard against Middleton. Back to Lopez. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Bucks lead by 9. George draws the double. Covered by Lopez. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Back to Leonard from deep. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
George against DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. And they recover it. Leonard outside. To the paint. Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
1:03 left in the first half. Robbed. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. .58 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. George with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Jackson, the pass to George. Over Holiday. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Leonard against Holiday. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Leonard. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock.
And that'll do it.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got George Hill. He's out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Ogilvy in at the 4-man spot. Kennard on the wing. No good from outside.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Bledsoe against Hill. Here's Ogilvy. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 11.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Hill against Bledsoe. Left side Hill. Here's Connaughton. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. That shot missing. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The drive by man. Ibaka, he's open. It's hauled in by Portis.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Back to Kennard. Wide open. Rebound, Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Portis for 3. That one is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bucks ball.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bledsoe against Hill. Portis for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hill against Bledsoe. Shot's good by Hill. Hill's got his first points of the night.
When Hill comes off that screen with the ball in his hands, you better watch out.
Pass to man. Ibaka with it. Kennard on the wing. On the wing man. Down low. 6 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. Defended by Portis. And he gets it to go. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Left side Hill. Pass to Portis. Back to Hill. Puts it up from 12. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Hill. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Kennard outside. And here's Ibaka. Defended by Portis. Blocked. And he's able to get it back.
You see Surge in the paint.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
No luck on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Bledsoe, the pass to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Batum. Kennard has the open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Ogilvy, defended by Kennard. Portis for three. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Connaughton. Corner shot. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. George outside. Going inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. George outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jackson against Holiday. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
The Bucks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Middleton finds Lopez. Back to Middleton. Over George. Kept alive. Holiday passes to Middleton. Shoots over George. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the inside. Here's Zubats. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Zubats drops them both. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Lopez. Here's the 3. And the Bucks miss again. DiVincenzo with the steal. Ball's going up the court. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
George with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Zubac passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard against Middleton. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez with it. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson. 1:27 left in the final quarter. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. 1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to George. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
On the wing, Holiday. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Here's George. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Holiday passes to Lopez. Fires the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. George outside. Tries to break his ice. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
So it's the Clippers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Leonard for 3. No good. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo for 3. No good. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. D.A. Jake.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. So the Nets starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the team leaders George and Leonard are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
George against Irving. Right side, Griffin. The three. And James Harden with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
A nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Harden scanning the floor. Passes to KD. A three ball. That one misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
LA's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Back to Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for George. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris passes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. Outside, George. The pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. It's George on the wing. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got his second bucket.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Pass to Leonard. Inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Passes it to Griffin. To the inside. Here's Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And George kicks to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Launches it. Leonard, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. He gets that one. He's got 5.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Leonard attacking, and he makes good on the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment, and boy, Kawhi has.
Nets leading by 5. Here's Harden on the wing. From deep. And that one is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over to the wing. Tries it from 19. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clippers on defense. And KD throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Jackson. To the middle and stolen by Harris. Irving attacking inside. Durant. The second chance effort. Harden kicks to Harris. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love scorers who want to seek contact. Kawhi Leonard consistently in the top 20 in free throw attempts.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Harden has a wide open look. Here's Griffin, kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Irving from downtown. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jackson passes to Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard. The three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. Pass to Zubats. Over Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And both free throws good for Zubats.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Harden the pass to KD. Down low. Griffin's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
Harden against Jackson. Pass to KD. It's up a 3 with the putback. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
George against Irving. George looking over the floor. To the paint. And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send it back high.
It's good. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson kicks to George. 3-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see it. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point. And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Bembry in at the shooting guard.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Embry the pass to Aldridge. Kicks it to Mills. Back to Aldridge. It's stolen by Ibaka. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. There's the pass to Mann. In the corner, Kennard with it. From the arc. No good there. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The three from Harden. And they hit it back. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Harden. He's got 10. Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Nets now. Pass to Mills. In the corner. Harden. To the inside. Here's Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Outside Millsap. Harden against Kennard. Harden kicks to Brown. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Clippers trail by 5. And Batum throws it down.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Mills passes to Harden. From deep three-point range, Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Up top, Batum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden against Kennard. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And Batum kicks to Bledsoe. And the layup is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Passes it to Harden. 24 seconds left to play in the third. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Kennard, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Mann. A three-pointer, no good. Harden outside. He kicks to Millsap. Back to Harden. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bledsoe is out there with Kennard. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Batum. And it's Mann in at the small forward position.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And the Nets making a change here as well. Mills, he's checked in for James Harden. Pass to Griffin. Down low, Durant. It's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now, and Los Angeles guys shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. A rebound by the Nets. Harris inside, defended by George. Back to Harris. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. Mills with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's KD. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
It's stolen by Harris. Stolen by Jackson. George finds Leonard. And here is Zubac. Back to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Irving with the steal. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. KD passes to Griffin. Back to Durant. The feed now to Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's a 12-point Nets lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Outside, KD. 5 on the clock. Griffin trying to get open. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Leonard attacking. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Griffin.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate. Puts it exactly where it needs to be.
To the middle. Irving with the steal. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Harden. There's the three.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Blake Griffin.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Irving looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Second chance shot. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harris against Leonard. Here's Zubac. Can't get it to fall. Harris outside. Misses.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
makes him harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And from Milwaukee, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo with it. Middleton outside. This one for 3. Drains the triple. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The pull-up J. No good off the back of the rim. Irving with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Outside Irving. Here he goes. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows, but as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Back to Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Clark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Irving, the pass to Harden. And Harden gets the double team. Here's Durant. And the shot falls short that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside Holiday. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Harden. Releases. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Durant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Outside Holiday. Griffin against Lopez. Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday from long range. Again, Holiday missing. Brooklyn trailing. Left side Irving. Three-pointer. Durant's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. The 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 so far. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Outside Irving. And there's the drive. And it's in there. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday with 2 seconds left. Good on the bucket. Holiday's got 5 now.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass.
I'm a lot more comfortable.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Here's Lopez. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. Back to Irving. On the wing, Durant. Fires from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Harden, the pass to Durant. Lets it fly. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lopez, a good look. Drills the baseline jumper.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Irving, the pass to Harden. Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Griffin against Lopez. Here's Holiday. To the inside. Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Irving. Fires from the corner. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:57 left in the second period. Out to DiVincenzo. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Shot clock at 5. For 3, Durant. Can't get it to drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 9.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Outside for Harden. Over Holiday. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Lopez. Holiday against Harden. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. He takes it in. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big man on the move. Lopez attacking the rim with some flair.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harden, the pass to Griffin. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And the Nets making a change here. Pass to Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Nets, Kyrie Irving.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him, and always interesting things he has to say.
Portis for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great.
Kevin, we saw some.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Well for the Bucks. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts up. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Harden in a shooting guard. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Nets. Outside, Brown puts it up. Harden finds Aldridge. Shoots over Portis. Back to Aldridge. Outside for Harden. And there's a 3-second violation. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Nets on D. 8-point game. Connaughton drops in the 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And the Nets call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hood, he's checked in for Nora. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bembry comes in for Harden. Brooklyn shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Now here's Mills. Checked by Hill. Outside Durant. 4-3. The shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Back to Hood. Pulls it from 20. No good, off the front rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. The three ball. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. Clock at 6. Durant with another miss. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Portis outside. Outside, Hill. On the wing, Connaughton. No good on the 3. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Durant, the pass to Aldridge. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside Hood from behind the arc. Poke loose. Here's Connaughton. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Aldridge outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Hill for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
For 3, Durant. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Outside Hood. Pass to Hill. Here's Connaughton. And again, it's the Bucks missing. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Pulls up. And the Bucks miss again. Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 35% so far in this game. Out to the right wing. Portis against Aldridge. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Hill.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Boy, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Pass to Mills. On the wing, Durant. Shoots it from the corner. And the Nets miss again.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Outside, Brown. Right side Mills. He tries for three. Off the mark there with a three. Outside Hill. And the miss. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 17 at the end of the period. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now the Nets with it, trailing by 17. Middleton is the three with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Holiday finds Middleton. DiVincenzo on the wing. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer off the mark. And Brooklyn shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. For three, here's Harris. Counted from distance. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside, DiVincenzo to the paint. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 16.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Irving for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday against Harden. DiVincenzo on the wing. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Harris against Middleton. Now here's Harris. Not a lot of room. Irving for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Fades back. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
You know, we've seen Lopez take more and more jumpers in the last few seasons, and you see why he's shooting them right there. He can make them.
Holiday against Harden. Irving, the pass to Harris. Outside Harden. From downtown, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo finds Lopez, fires for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Harden. Irving up top. Here's the 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break, Brooklyn. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Middleton. The 3, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Timeout, timeout. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 16. 1:21 left in the fourth.
3 t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game and just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And Harden gets the double team. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. And that one good.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now Antetokounmpo, pass to Lopez. That three's off the mark. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.